Hej, välkommen till Doki Literature Club på Skånska. Okej everyone. Ja, vi har mer vatten. Jag är jättetörstig. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?" Yay! Andy, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sari still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Jag tar väl del. Måste man pull out their poems. Cyrus is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Siri. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Siri first. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Andy! Eh? I love it! I'd no idea you were such a good writer. Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I'm actually a super good writer. Everybody knows I'm a super good writer. I honestly have no idea what I'm totally know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Yay. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Sick a douchebag! Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Andy poem! Oh, jag älskar det. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course I'm part of the club. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Andy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Huh. Awesome. Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. He did this. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sucks. I mean, it sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Vi tar Natsuki för hon verkar gilla den alltså.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Reread my poem.
then never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Huh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ugh.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me the dumb poem, make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hate you, I'm gonna stab you to death. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Irk!
Orc. Orcs.
Natsuki's retorts gets caught in her in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Grr, fine I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Hon kanske vill bli en sån storybook author. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why
Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Det är jävligt svårt att skriva barnböcker om det är nu det hon kanske. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes,
exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like a setup for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It really helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Kommer det här påverka någonting? Konstigt. Ja, vi gör det till jury. Jag tycker inte om sådana Miss Perfect tjejer som Monica. Jury stares at the poem. Nej, jag visar den för Monica. Jag tänker inte göra den jävla rösten. Jag orkar inte ha en lång konversation med den rösten. Jury stares at the poem. A minute passes. Fick jag ett meddelande nu precis. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not.
I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Your poem fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Your poem fucking sucks so much. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like a pro! Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. As if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last get to replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breaking air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Det är lite H.P. Lovecraftian där. Yuri. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? It's super nice! I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Det var jag inte van vid. Fucking skrivstil. Ofta. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. No, I'm gonna let you have my babies. Jag menar tvärtom. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Boo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Andy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Ja, jag bara tar en paus. Nästa avsnitt så kollar vi på Monikas dikt och jag tänker inte göra jobbig röst. Det blir för mycket.